Welcome all. Welcome to this session on orientation for the Oracle Application Testing Suite. I have with me Sushma. Sushma, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you, Karthik.
And just a very quick, brief introduction about Sushma. Sushma is a IT professional. She's been working for many years in the field of software testing, quality assurance. But what is very, very unique and a great thing that Sushma brings to our ITeLearn team overall is that she has been conducting many corporate level trainings, and she has trained hundreds of IT professionals at different corporates and organizations across India for a long time, and she continues to provide these trainings on specifically on software testing and related tools, and with more emphasis on the latest ones on Oracle Application Testing Suite. So, what we're going to see today is the entire rundown on what Oracle Application Testing Suite, or in brief, or in acronym as OATS, is all about, and how it can be a great addition to your stack of tools that you have a skill on. So, with that, Sushma, I'm going to let you take forward the session, and thank you once again. All the best with you.
Thank you so much, Karthik. Hello, all. Today we are here to understand what is Oracle Testing Suite and how this will be helpful in our testing career. Now, as a prerequisite, we need to understand a little bit of manual testing and how automation can be implemented in our testing career. Now, as other tools are available in the market, Oracle is the newest of all, and this is very powerful because it is supported by Oracle. Now, let's see what are the features, what are the components, etc. Now, today's agenda is to understand what is OATS and what are the different modules we have in OATS and how do we offer it at ITeLearn, like what is the course structure, what will be the topics, and how much duration for each module kind. And at the end, we'll be definitely giving you some time to ask your queries and so that we go ahead with the answers for it. Firstly, what is Oracle Application Testing Suite? It's a powerful integrated testing solution, and it was built on eTest Suite, a product acquired from Empirix in 2008. That is, Oracle brought Empirix, and now it's owned by Oracle itself. And why I call it as a powerful integrated testing solution is because it gives different modules so that any testing perspective, like we have functional testing, load testing, or uh, um, testing management, all the tools are integrated under one suite. Now, firstly, I talk about Oracle OpenScript. So in this, we have easy to use solution to create automated test scripts when we have to automate any functionalities. So we have to go for scripting. Now that scripting here, we can easily do it because there are so many capture and playback to facilities. And there are so many other facilities that we can explore during the sessions and that can simulate end user transactions and execute automated functional and regression testing. Majorly, any of the functional tools are used for regression testing. Now, we will also have a comparison of other tools which are available in the market and how Oracle Suite and Oracle OpenScript are powerful in that space. Next component is Oracle load test. Now load testing is with checking the performance and scalability of the application. Now this enables to test easily the enterprise scalability and performance of your enterprise applications. May it be a Windows-based application or usually for the web-based applications. Now what happens with the web-based application is we get connected through an internet or intranet or some kind of network. In that case, What happens when the load is beyond the expectations? What is the performance of the application? Is that according to the expectations or the acceptance of the user? And for all these purposes, we need a tool which otherwise manually it is very, very difficult. So for that, Oracle has a component called Oracle Load Testing. We call it as OLT, and which uses automated scripts created in OpenScript and can simulate hundreds of thousands or thousands of concurrent users to test application performance under load and identify bottlenecks. This is a key feature of OLT. Now, when we identify the bottleneck situations, that's when we can simulate the real-time scenarios and we can find solutions for enterprise applications so that when the applications go live, they do not fail because of these reasons. And the next component is Oracle Test Manager. In this, we plan, organize, document, and manage the entire application testing process, meaning it acts as a management center or a dashboard where all the activities may be manual or may be automated. All the activities are centralized so that we have a clear tracking or assessing of our testing process. In this, we can track defects, manage test requirements, also the test scripts. And other features are we can have it as a centralized repository where our databases, our requirement documents, all these information can be uploaded and we can manage it as a centralized repository. Any update from any user at any point of time, having users having different access at any point of time will be updated, and any other person want to know the status of the application or the testing process can immediately have it without any other reports required. And finally, we see about the Oracle Testing Suite Administrator. And this administrator helps us to manage with the users, roles, projects, and fields. Now, in a real-time organization, there are flowing with projects. In that case, it becomes difficult to manage how many projects, how many users in each project, what are the rules, is the project open or is it in the updating mode or in the service mode or the managing mode. So it becomes very difficult how many people are tagged to a project. Now, this application testing suite administrator helps us to understand how to manage with the different users, how to tag them into different projects. If there is any resource scarcity, so then how to deal with the available resources. So this will be very powerful. This administrator component will help actually to understand and to deal with the different roles of the user, as in say, if I'm a customer, if I'm a client, I want to understand what exactly is happening with my application. Now there I have a space where I can just have an access to view the status. Otherwise, I will not be having any permissions to see what exactly is happening. But still, I can get a quick dipstick to understand what is the status. Now, all these things are possible by only the Oracle Application Testing Suite Manager or the administrator. So comparing with the other tools available in the market and HP Mercury tools being most powerful, we quickly compared that. Now OTM is just like our quality center, but OTM has many other features because it has been supported by Oracle. And Oracle has extensive features to support web applications, SOA applications, JD Edwards applications, etc. And Oracle OpenScript is like our HP Quick Test Professional or WinRunner which is absolute now. And Oracle load testing is very similar to our HP load runner. And the best part of OATS is We do not have any trial period. When we go back and see the other tools available in the market, now HP Mercury tools being licensed, and even if we want to download, we get only for a trial period or only for a small duration, say 30 days or so. But here, the best part is you don't have any trial period, and we can freely download it once we have a SSO user login. That is, if I am registered with the Oracle as a single sign-on user, we can freely download it with the given link. And yes, we have to adhere with the Oracle licensing policies that when we download this Oracle suite, we cannot use it for real-time applications. That means, just to say that this is not an open source tool, as we have Selenium, which is open source tool, we can instantly start using it for any of our applications. Here, that is not possible because we have to go by the Oracle policies. And Oracle Testing Suite, yes, there is a very competitive edge comparing to other tools because of its support. It gives a wide range of support for many technologies, and because it is itself loaded with different components like functional testing, load testing, and test management, everything can be integrated under one roof. That makes it more powerful. And that is how Oracle Suite is evolving today and is becoming a competitive tool for all the other tools available in the market. And here I have just put up the table of contents, the detailed contents anyways, however, we can share that, or we can please find it at the Oracle education site. In this, we will be starting with installing right from the scratch how to install the Oracle Suite, because here there are a lot of challenges with the Oracle database installation and stuff. So we take it from the scratch, and we start with how to install the database, how to start all the services, and then how to install the suite. And then getting started with the OpenScript and about Oracle functional testing, how to record the web functional test scripts, how to customize it. Now, customize it can be more of enhancing, like more of making generic, adding parameterizations, um, making the data-driven test scripts, etc. There are so many customizations which we can do with the recorded test scripts. It's not only about record and playback, we will take it to a higher edge. Now, next component is about Oracle load testing, and in that we record the we record about the HTTP applications. These are some of the web-based applications. So as to ensure we deal with simulated web-based applications to identify bottlenecks, to create the performance and scalable options, and make our test more powerful. And in load testing, we will take that in great details, and customizing load test scripts as in again parameterization, actions, etc. Running load tests in Oracle load testing, how to see the server stats configuration, analyzing load test data, and coming to the next component, managing test plans requirement, that's with OTM. Administration and administration for load testing and for test manager. So these are only given as a highlight. We can always find the detailed contents in our website as well in the Oracle website. And with the starter kit, we get the sample scripts from Oracle e-business suite, and test scripts again an inbuilt application, that's the sample project which we get with the kit. And previous versions were created for Windrunner and for QTP testing tools. And Oracle Test Starter Kit for eBusiness for or OpenScript, and this is Oracle Functional Testing Accelerator for Oracle EBS Test Starter Kits. We will see all these applications once we go ahead with the start the session, the first and second session, and after installation, how we take it up with the Oracle Functional Testing, what is the sample project, what are the best features, and also we have a quick comparison with the other tools available in the market. So here I open up the forum for all of your queries. Karthik, please guide me. How do I take up their queries?
All right, great. Thank you, Sushma. I appreciate it. So I'm glad because a lot of questions that I was having while the session, trying to compare and see how they are related with tools like QTP or Selenium or Load Runner and so on. You've been asking them. So, audience, what I would suggest is please use the question and answer dialog box to ask any questions that you have, and we would love to answer them. In the meanwhile, what I would also recommend to do, Sushma, is if you can uh, primarily talk about the most frequently asked questions with your experience in this field and address it to the
Okay.
audience. That will also give them good insight. Uh, and I also have a few questions at my end. I'll wait for some of the questions that you typically get as frequently asked as you do so many corporate trainings, and I'll also wait for audience questions. Audience, at this moment, I'm requesting you to put all your questions in the question section so that we could answer it from our end.
Yeah. So meanwhile, let me tell you what are the frequently asked questions. What is the prerequisite to take up all these things? So the first and foremost prerequisite is we need to understand manual testing thoroughly.
And when you say
Second prerequisite,
prerequisite,
do we need in
sorry to interrupt. When you say prerequisite, we are referring to prerequisite to taking a course or getting trained in this area, right?
right,
Okay,
right,
thank you.
right.
Go on, please.
And the second question usually asked us, do we need any programming knowledge? Yes, a prerequisite of any programming language like C or Java or anything would be handy, but it is not a mandate. Yes, we need to understand the programming structure because Oracle functional testing is all about writing a script, preparing a script, customizing a script, enhancing a script. So there we need to have an idea about what is programming. Any programming done anytime, like back in lane, that would come handy, but it is not mandatory.
In fact, if I can ask a question related with that, and then I'll also get to the audience questions after you finish your FAQ, is for example, the typical mentality of a lot of participants who wish to take these kind of trainings is they know that QTP is relative. Here's the perspective. Look at that, the perspective. QTP is relatively
Yes,
easy
yes.
from learning because VB scripting is not that complex. Selenium little more complex because you need to know Java, JUnit, or C Sharp, and so on. So that is the mindset. Now, from OATS standpoint, what is the primary scripting knowledge? Is the scripting tool? Is it one or is it varied?
It is only one, and it is not that difficult because in functional testing what happens is in QTP, if we quickly compare, in QTP what happens is we need to know what are the different methods. For example, I open a login page, so I need to say login dot activate. So we need to note the methods there. But here it is more like documentation. If you have a sample recording, probably that we can take up in the first session where we talk up,
Correct.
that is which is happening on 25th of May, where we'll be giving a detailed session about what is functional testing. In that we will be showing how when we record, it is more like a document rather than a script. So that makes it very easy to understand.
Right. And that's exactly what I've been contemplating as well. That when we get into our day one, day two of the training, which will be the free demo for the audience, you will be doing the walkthrough of the tools and you'll show the beginning of some projects and so on.
Exactly.
Very nice. Yeah, I'm good. Sorry, continue with your other frequently asked questions, Sushma, and then we will take the audience questions also. Audience, once again, request you to go ahead and put your questions in the questions and answer dialog box so that we could get it answered.
The other frequently asked questions would be, is it only working on Oracle database because Oracle is providing it? Not necessarily. It can take up any databases. For example, our functional testing tools for input of data. We have some databases like other databases available in the market. Yes, that also can be quickly integrated with our functional testing tools or with the load testing or with the test manager, because Oracle is like known in the industry for its wide range of support. And also over the period it has been evolved, like it has been overtaking many other brands. That means it is extending support for all their technologies as well. So that is the best part of Oracle suite. And few other questions would be what exactly is the job perspectives. So I leave it to the audience to do a little research on that, like because it depends on different areas of industries, like where what exactly, especially in India there are so many requirements coming up. So I see the audience are from across the globe, so I leave it to the audience to do it a quick research and find out how many jobs are available in this space.
Yeah, in fact, what Sushma is referring to, audience, is that you should go to websites like dice.com or monster.com or career builder, or depending on which geography you're coming from, and do a quick search and search for Oracle application testing suite. Right. If you go back to the second or third slide, Sushma, where you have the names of the specific tool, it'll really help the
Yeah,
audience to figure out what or are the specific names. So look at this: OpenScript, Oracle
yeah.
Load Testing, Oracle Test Manager, Oracle. What was the fourth one? Oracle Application Testing, right? Testing,
No, that is just the administrator part. No,
right?
these are the three main components.
Correct. And if you search through these in your local areas and see what kind of a job potentials are available, you should be able to figure out that yes, this you'll be able to get a good gauge about what's happening in your area. That is some exercise that you should take home and give it a try. And then you're
Yeah.
definitely welcome to participate in the upcoming demo sessions to get a further better evaluation of how the course will run, and you will get more questions answered through it.
And Karthik, I would like to add that LinkedIn provides a hub where we can find hundreds of jobs in this particular space.
When you say in this particular, is it for software testing, Sushma, or for OATS?
No, and for Oracle Suite.
I see. So when you say
Yes.
LinkedIn has this, is that something that you could show us, or is that something that
Yes,
we could share offline?
definitely. Just a second.
That's interesting to me because I know there are a lot of groups, a lot of other areas that you will see as part of it. This could be interesting for us to see. And
Yes, so
go on, please.
I'm just going for jobs here and I'm just saying Oracle application
I see. Now I see
test.
what you're doing. Okay. Interesting.
Oops jobs. Oops jobs. So if I just search for it, I get all those companies. You can see here there are hundreds of jobs related to it. So
Nice.
everything comes from Oracle itself. Everything is for Oracle OATS requirement itself.
Got it. And if we search in the similar fashion in a US market, we could find something more pertinent to here. Correct?
Yes, 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 yes.
Awesome. Sounds good. Sushma, thank you so much for showing that. In fact, team, so again, from a search of a job perspective is something that I want you to do. Depending on your location, put in those keywords of what you've seen and see what kind of jobs are coming up. Now, what is basically happening, and the good part for Oracle is Oracle as the traditional database, and then as the ERP, and with its merging of or acquisition of PeopleSoft, JD Edwards, and many more ERPs, has become a very, very large brand name in many organizations. So you would notice that a lot of companies already have some kind of a working relationship with Oracle. So either they have purchased their databases, or their servers or their ERP systems and so on. And hence, now they've realized that putting OATS as an offering from a testing's perspective into the market, into their customers who are already existing, is something very logical. And that is exactly what Oracle is trying to tap on right now. All right. So what you will see is this will continue to be a growing area. The success and failure of it can depend on a lot of other factors, how the market perceives, how good the tool is itself, and so on. But the good start for Oracle for OATS is that it's got a great customer base already. So it just has to start to push things into the right direction, in front of the customers, and I think it will get popular over a period of time. So it could be a great tool to learn and try and see how the market is going forward. The best way, as I said, start with looking at your local job opportunities.
I would like to add another thing here, Karthik, because it is getting evolved and the resources are really scarce in the market now. There's a lot of demand for Oracle resources, OATS resources especially.
Nice. And that's also because I believe it's more niche. It's much newer in the market. There are not so many
Right.
trained professionals in that area and so on. Correct?
Yes, exactly.
Right. Right. Great. Sushma, thank you so much. From my side, I'm good. I'm sure the audience, there are a couple of questions that have come up. One is from Smita saying the scope of this suite in future. Smita, so I've answered that. And most of the other questions are common, which we have already addressed. The best thing, audience, for you to do is do your research. Look at what's happening with Oracle application testing suite in your areas, and then join us for the day one, day two training demo, where you'll get an idea of the detailed course content, how we're going to present it, and the entire structure of it. And then you could take a more qualitative decision on the direction you want to go. All right. Sushma, anything else from your end?
That's it from my end, Karthik.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you joining, and a wonderful presentation. I liked it a lot. I'm very excited for this coming up as part of ITeLearn. And let's work towards a great offering for the entire audience of ITeLearn.
Definitely, Karthik. Hope for it.
Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Appreciate
Thank you so
it.
much.
And we'll see you in the day one and day two sessions. Thank you all. Bye.
Thank you so much for joining. Bye.
Thanks all.